Hello, YouTube fam. How you doing? This is your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Dude, look, I had stopped buying off of eBay, and it's been a while. There's one item that I've been waiting on since the 18th of fucking April, bro. What we doing? I text the guy, said, "Where my product at? Did it even ship?" In the section, where it says the tracking, it said it was picked up. That was it. Dude, what's happening? What's going on? Oh man, my items have been, getting, to where they need to be late. I'm like, shit, that's a little bit more than late. Bro, come on, what we doing? And you asking why people are getting fed up with shopping on eBay and all that shit. You getting ripped off half of the time. Sometimes eBay side with you, sometimes they don't. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense, man, that you just get so fed up with sometimes, man. These sellers, I don't feel sorry for them no more, man. People out here just doing the bare ass minimum and looking at you like, oh, you just asking for too much. Motherfucker, I gave you my money. I ship fast and quick and all this stuff. This is, the wording in the description. I ship fast, quick, get the stuff out. If I get the money today, if it's still early, I ship it that same day. If not, the next day. Okay. I had so many people do this that you waiting damn near 2 months. And it's crazy. Man, you gotta be playing with me. It's just, I'm tired. I'm fed up. I'm looking at these online shopping places, man. And I'm being honest, man. I ordered on Target online. My shit got sent back. I ordered on Walmart.com. My shit got sent back. I'm sitting here like, what is really going on, man? It's like being a collector right now is just kind of hard. And, a lot of people are looking at me. You could just pre-order. I pre-ordered stuff, man. Tell me why they sent that shit back. I'm like, what is really going on? Like, soon as they shipped it, they sent it back. I'm like, look, I'm just done with this, man. And, I'm like, look, if I find it at the store, I'm good. If I don't, I'm good with it, too. Amazon, they flaky as hell, too, man. And, they like, man, we sorry about your product, missing. So what we're going to do is we're going to refund your money. I'm like, man, come on. Somebody asked me, why are people stealing your toys? They know them toys in a... How the hell do they know they toys in a box? It ain't nothing on the box that say toys. It ain't a see-through box or anything. I think a lot of people don't understand the thirstiness of people. These Porch Pirates don't give a shit what they steal. Hell, they steal toys they could give them to their kids. What you thinking? People got kids. Give them the damn toy. People are out here to come up. They don't give a damn about what you got going on, how you spent your hard-earned money, or you saved up some money to get some. They don't care. They just feel it as a win for them. And this is why I'm saying, man, shit, this is one of the problems. Man, I'm just looking, man, and I'm trying to understand. These stores are trying to ask people to come back. Target is begging people to come back. Because, they did some things, man, and people just got fed up with their ass and stopped boycotting them. Man, I used to see a ton of people at the Target downtown. A ton of them. They used to be all in front of the damn Target. There was so many damn people, right? Man, you can't buy a damn person to go in that motherfucker right about now. Excuse the language. I'm just kind of irritated today, man. People doing too much, man. Lady today told me I look aggressive. You look mean, like you about to rob me or something. I said I'm a grown-ass man with business and responsibilities. I look like a damn man. I said I don't supposed to look like a sensitive, gentleman. I said, see, this is the problem with a lot of women. You trying to turn men into women. And getting upset when you see a man being a damn man. Damn it, I done worked all day. I'm not trying to be your friend. I don't want to listen to your problems. I don't want to hear you talk your nonsense. I'm serious, man. And to the people, when I'm in the Target, bro, when you're in the Target or Walmart walking through the toy aisle, you got people holding their kids like you about to come run out and take their kid. Dude, I don't want your damn kid. You don't want your kid. I don't want your kid. All I want to do is shop and get what I need and leave. Dude, people be too quick to be up on you, man. talking about he might steal your purse. Shit, I'm thinking about stealing it now. Hell, you just been doing too damn much. Clutching your purse in front of me. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, damn, you came in my house clutching your purse. Get your ass up out of here. Dude, I remember a long time ago, this chick came over my house. This was many, many years ago. Dude, this had to be, dude, this was a long ass time ago. This chick clutched her purse when she came over my house with her friend. I told him, I said, turn that shit around. I said, you got to take her ass up out of here. He said, why? I said, she clutched that damn purse like I'm going to steal her purse. You coming into my house with this bullshit. Carry your ass on, right? He ended up breaking up with her ass the next day. I told him, I said, man, I ain't got time for that shit. He said, no, man. He said, no, I'm over here too damn much, man. I get your point. Nobody got time for that shit. Because back then I had my own place. I was young with my own place, man. You know that was the spot. But see, people don't know how to act when you go over people's house. This is why I said, man, today I was just kind of frustrated a little bit, bro. You know, I'm looking at everything that I'm doing, man. I'm looking, you know, at the toy aisle. It's looking damn sparse, even in Ross. Man, I go to my Ollie's, bro, and they looking kind of bare-ass minimum, man. I'm looking at shit that, you know, we done seen 33 years ago. I want to see some new stuff, bro. I want to see some new stuff everywhere. I was talking to the young lady at Ross, a couple of the employees, and they were just telling me, man, look, we have stock coming in every day. You know, toys come in every day, but it may not be a lot of them. You know, we just may get a few, you know, every now and then on a truck. You know, she said, you know, we never know what we may get. She said, I understand what people are saying when they saying that, you know, I look at other people's stores and they got so much shit. She said, I know, I look at that too. And she said, I be trying to figure out where they getting this stuff from. Like, that had me laughing. She said, I'm trying to figure out. We in Chicago, we sell so much shit, it's crazy. But why we don't get it? I said, see, that's the thing that I'm asking. Why don't the stores that sell a lot of merchandise get it? Dude, I was at the cashier station the other day, man. And the lady said, cash a card. I said, first I want to see how much it is, and, you know, we go from there. Simple request, right? It's just simple. It was a simple answer to a question. Cash a card. I said, did you not hear what I said? She said, I said, did you not hear what I said? I said, do anybody in here speak English? She looked at me like, what? Don't get me wrong. She spoke English, but do anybody in here speak English? Another lady came up. I guess it was the manager. And she said, cash a card. I said, once you ring it up, I said, I need to know how much it is to let you know if it's cash or card. The lady said, okay, I get it. Man, that shit was funny as hell. She was looking at the girl like, damn, come on. Why did you have me come up here for this? Man, you could tell the girl was mad as hell at me, man. I lit into her ass like Thursday, bro. You know, like, look, I'm telling you, I'm already having a badass day. You don't want me to take my day out on you, man. I'm over here just being vicious in here on people, man. Just cutting them deep, bro. I'm telling you, I ain't got time. You clutching your purse, I'm going to have to take it. What we doing here? Not every black man is a thief, and not every white guy is a thief, bro. You know, it is what it is. You keep looking at TV and everybody out here robbing people. People ain't robbing people that much. Shit, you be scared to go out the door. They robbing you right at your door. Like, no, they ain't doing none of that. It is what it is. You wrong place, wrong time, shit happens. That's anywhere. But what I'm trying to say was, I know I'm all over the place. I'm just giving y'all the business today. I was over there on a self-checkout a week ago, bro. I wanted to tell y'all this story, but, you know, y'all just don't be believing me when this shit happens. So, you know, I go over there and I asked the lady, I said, it has a code on the screen. I said, ma'am, excuse me, it has a code on the screen. I don't understand what this means. She said, sir, that means you got to pay for it. I said, ma'am, you just seen me walk my ass over here. Why would I have to pay for some shit that that I didn't buy? She stopped, looked, apologized, man, because I was about to light. Dude, I was about to go the hell off. You know, like I said, it was just so much shit building up. Like I said, don't give people time to be a Karen. You know, I'm not a Karen, but damn it, I was about to be one that day, dude. I I was in it, dude. I was just like, damn, come on. The lines are already long in self checkout. How is that even possible? How is the lines long in self checkout? You got damn near 20 damn self checkout machines. Why are they so damn long? Oh, well, we try to cut out on the cashier part. And, I said, so I got to ring all this shit up. Then I said, people getting mad. I said, don't get mad at me, shit. Get mad at Target. I don't own Target. Shit, I'm ringing my shit up just like you are. Excuse me to all the young people watching. I'm just a little fed up. I got. I was at another store. The guy asked me. He said, "Do you want me to check the back for you?" I said, "For what?" He said, "For toys." He said, "Man, I know every time you come in here, I know you're looking for toys, bro." He said, "Come on now, stop playing." He said, "Either you a collector or a reseller." He said, "The thing that I'm going with is the first one, a collector." He said, "Because you just don't buy anything. You buy what you like." And I said, "Yeah," and he was talking to me. He said, "Man," he said, "Bro, I got some shit to tell you." He said, "You need to hear this shit." And I'm sitting there like, what? Like, what? Like, I just came here for toys and I'm hearing the whole story, man. It was so effed up when he was telling me. I'm like, damn. I'm like, man, I'm sorry to hear this, man. Like, it's all about the job. And he was like, man, it's like they telling us we should have this stuff on the floor, but you got us off. How the hell are they supposed to get on the floor? I'm confused. And that's the thing that I'm talking about. And this is what I've been talking to y'all for the longest. You all been talking to me saying people ain't putting shit out. Why stuff ended up at liquidation stores? Even the liquidation stores are having a hard time putting stuff out because they don't have hours. When you don't have man hours, you can't have people working. You get a set amount of hours and you can't go past that. If your manager goes past those set amount of hours, he can get his ass written up. By the regional manager. And this is the thing that I'm looking at, man. A lot of people don't understand how business works. They think, this is just random garbage. Now, all of a sudden, all this good stuff is popping up at Ross and DD's and all these. Take it for what it is. It's a win. If you got this stuff by you and it's in the store and you can get it, get it. Get the stuff while it ain't an arm and a damn leg. Get it while, I understand you saying it's cheap garbage. And I don't get it. It's the same garbage you done paid $80 for and now it's $20. Why are we mad? Why are we not understanding that sometimes, man, you need more? You need to understand just a little bit more, man. I've been collecting for a long time, man. And one thing I learned from collecting, man, is nothing is guaranteed. Things happen. Sometimes, man, the simplest thing that you do can be just one of the weirdest things you could do. Man, just needed to vent. I just think sometimes, man, people don't understand. You just want to go home and people looking at you like the seat supposed to go this way, right? You face this way. Why are you facing this way? You see the train packed. You try to do everything your own way, man. The guy on the train was telling me something that I didn't understand. I act like I didn't understand. I understood. He said something and I didn't say anything back. He said, this generation is lazy. This generation don't want to work. This generation wants you to give them everything. And I said, look, I don't know about that. I ain't no comment on that. I ain't gonna get into that. He said, no, I'm serious, man. They compare, what people were doing in the 80s. He said people didn't have no choice. They had to work. Even though shit was cheap, you wasn't making no money. What's the purpose of having $400 rent and you make $2.50 an hour? Or you at your max at $4 right now. Your rent $500 damn dollars. You get 20, 30 hours a week. Dude, we ain't thinking. See, the thing is, everybody thinking things were easy. It wasn't. Your parents in their 30s were living a certain way. You in your 30s right now, you live with like 4 or 5 damn people. This is what he was saying. I was like, damn. He was coming real with it. He said, a lot of people don't understand. You got to work more than one job. And I was just like, man, I tell a lot of people this, and I said, I don't think people are lazy. I said, I just think people don't understand what Gen X went through. We went through some shit. Them baby boomers went through some shit. Dude, man, it's real out here, man. You look at all the things that people that went through, man, and it just really rubs you the wrong way sometimes. But later, fam, I just want to say thank you again for watching. Look, that last part wasn't my view. I was just sitting there listening. People are entitled to say what they want. And, at the end of the day, I just don't say anything. I just listen. Because sometimes I find I really don't want to talk to people. But we live in different times. People are crazy. And people are vindictive. If, that makes any sense. So I find myself backing away from things sometimes. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.